Sorry, guys. Also, these two are exes, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. Ooh.
Drops
Yeah.
mic.
Yep.
Boom.
We're
I'm a guy for
exes.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
What?
He was my
Wait.
first boyfriend. After him, I never was with anybody again.
Nah, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I thought I should.
Bang.
Yeah,
That's
you
my
did good.
sister.
Wait, is he who you were just talking about?
No, he's my first boyfriend ever.
But then we
Lost
became
everything.
friends.
He is the first of everything.
So why didn't that work out?
Mash everything
Ask
up.
him.
Wait, you dump her?
Huh?
You dump her? Or she dump you?
I did, but it's just because like my head was everywhere at the time. I was a young boy.
How old were you?
17, 16,
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, this is years ago because I'm 28 now. So
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you guys gonna like rekindle? She's getting closer to 30, so it's like the friend zone, right?
I can't be the last option.
I agree. It wouldn't be good for him. We've turned out to be really, really good friends, and
yeah.
I appreciate that more
Almost
than anything.
family now. Like,
Literally.
it's not even a thing anymore.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that, I was not expecting that.
Surprise.
Wow.
Everyone's just shocked.
I didn't know if you guys were going to tell them.
Yeah, I didn't know if I should. I was like, this is getting kind of spicy.
So, okay, if she gets married someday, are you?
I would go. That's fine. She's my brethren.
Mhm.
What do you mean you would go to the wedding?
If I was invited, I'd go. But I think
mean,
what
what if her new man said? Oh, so what if your new man said like this guy has all the things you look for?
Yeah.
You know, if you pass up on him, it's like that you're not getting better. It's just not happening. And he says, "I don't do guy friends. I don't date girls that don't have guy friends. If you want to be with me, I'm looking for a wife. And if you want to be with me, I don't date girls with guy friends. What you doing?"
Let me interject
No,
on that.
I want an answer first.
She being messy. That's hard because the guy that I love would never say that to me. But in this moment, I'll answer it because it will be a black and white moment. Okay. I would say no.
So you would pass up on the
I would pass up on the guy
for him.
Yeah, because he should never make me feel like there was an ultimatum to invite somebody I've known longer than him.
Ultimatum, it's a standard.
It's standard.
See, this is like every time guys have a standard. I don't think you're doing it intentionally, but you kind of shame them for doing it.
Oh my
so if a guy says like,
gosh.
I don't want to date a girl with a bunch of guy friends hanging around. I don't want to date a girl that goes to the club. You're like, oh, why would you do that? Like that's controlling. If it's not controlling, it's a standard.
I'm new to this. I'm so sorry.
What if it was the other way around and the guy has his ex as his close friend? How are you feeling like that? Because I feel like it's okay for him.
It always depends on the situation. Because if you look at us, for example, like there hasn't been any sexual history in like 10 years. It's been a long time.
But there's been sexual history.
There has.
Yeah.
But it's been such a long time. But if like when she was seeing the other guy, me and him was cool. I used to go around to the house and chill with the both of them. It was no problem. He felt no type of way that I was there. She met, because as I told you, I'm a father. She met the mother of my child.
That can't happen. That can't happen.
I've met his child. I've met his.
This is all types of disrespect. This is all types of incestuary. Like, this is all types of.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
It's because we was friends before we got into a relationship, and then after we realized that we can't be in a relationship. So
we were friends when we were babies.
Yeah.
Our mums used to make us do play dates.
This is getting worse and worse. No, like what you guys have done is you guys should have just got it together. Instead, you guys have played games, gone into the world, and you still kept this connection.
He didn't want me.
And that makes it even worse because he got rid of you. See, as a man, this is giving me all types of red flags. So the first thing I'm going to say,
You should ask him though. Before you get that red flag.
No, we'll get to that.
Okay.
But the first thing I'm going to say as a man is if you've got a potential husband or boyfriend and he said to you, I'm not comfortable with male friends around you, and if you use that as a thing to label him as insecure or as controlling, no, but I'm saying if you consider it as a problem, then you really don't know what it is to be loved by a man.
No,
I'm being real.
That's really sad. Do you really feel like that?
100% because
A lot of men feel like that.
Really?
Yeah, listen.
Oh my god.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Just don't be disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Yes, it's very disrespectful. Listen.
Don't look at me like that. I actually agree with what he's saying.
I'm teaching you something. I'm teaching you something.
I do agree with what he's saying.
I'm teaching you something because when you get a man that actually wants you and you speak like this, he's gonna go straight away. Because for me, this is a red flag. I've got a girl and there's no way she could be having a barrage of male friends around her. Yes, she can know males and they had them before in her life and what have you not. But once I'm on the scene, no men can be calling her phone. She can't be saying I'm going to be out with some guy friends. If we're out and male friends see her, she needs to do that and to keep them on the other side. Do you know why? Because
that means all your male friends got to go, you know. Every person that you know, got to come out because it's disrespectful.
One at a time.
If you're outside and you have 5 or 6 different men that come to hug you in front of your man, that's a very big problem. So you can just, you know what I mean? Because if I saw you with your man and you was my friend, I would do that. I would know respectfully not to come over there and to start hugging you up in front of your man, even if we're day-dot brethren. It's about respect and boundaries.
Like, guys, like, you have to understand, like, respect to men is love. Like, men don't feel loved if they don't feel respected. And your job as a woman is to make them look good. And this goes back to, does it look good to a guy to have his girl hugging the whole football team, hugging the whole basketball team, hugging the whole rap scene?
But I think, sorry to cut you, but I feel like you guys have the wrong picture of our friendship, honestly, because what you lot are saying, I understand, because personally, if I started seeing a girl and she told me that she has this really close friend that she had history with, obviously I'm always going to feel naturally, pause. I'm always going to feel some type of way about it. However, when the guy comes into the picture and she's seeing the guy, I will make him feel comfortable, because I'm not trying to cause no situations, because I respect her and I respect the fact that she's now found a new person, and she's the same with me. We don't make each other's new counterparts feel some type of way because we have history, and our history, again, is such a long time ago that now it's like,
we laugh about it.
But you're missing a point, though. You're missing a point, though. What if he says he's not comfortable, despite your efforts? If he says he's not comfortable to his girlfriend,
then I would walk away.
Yeah, but it's not your decision, though. It's his girlfriend's decision. And right now, his girlfriend has just said that she wouldn't listen to what he's saying. And that's a big problem for a guy.
That's a very huge problem.
Big problem.
So
I would respect it to a certain.
No. You either
respect. It is.
No, see,
for a man, it is black and white.
So listen to this, and this is why I say women love the street so much, because you have a man that's prepared to marry you. He's prepared to literally take you on as his wife. All the things you've been talking about for the last 10 years you haven't had. And the simple thing he says is, you've got an ex that used to blow your back out. I don't want them around you no more. Like, no, but this is how men think. You want me to talk to you about how this is how we think. Okay, this is how some men think. But the types of men you're attracted to think like that. Because if not, you would have picked one of these guys in your comments on your DMs for years that have wanted. No.
Thirsty, that's desperate. I would never.
See, you're doing it again. You haven't given them a chance, because these are the guys you don't see. You don't see these guys. But the guys you do see are the ones that speak like this and think like this. I'm being honest with you. And if you want to look at it as this is new information you never heard before, take it in as new information.
I am, trust me.
Take it in.
I'm
but
open.
Unless you're willing to go for the guys which you'd never look at, these are the guys which will let you have him as a friend, because they've been trying to take you out for years and they want to see you. The types of guys that meet you and they speak like me, they would never allow him to be your friend. They'll just say, look, that's your boy. If you see him, that's cool. But all of that stuff cuts off now that I'm involved.
I think the bigger issue is that he might be cool with it, he might not. But the whole point is that his girl won't listen to him.
Facts.
That's the big problem right there, as far as I'm concerned. Is, he might be cool with it. He might meet the guy and say, yeah, I respect your relationship. But if he turns around and says, I'm not comfortable with it, and the girlfriend turns around and says she's not going to listen to him, she doesn't respect him, and she doesn't value the relationship enough, that's the message. That
the moment a girl says that to me, bro, I can't lie. Like, yeah, she's single, man.
Yeah,
so what you lot are saying, basically, that if your girl said that she had a friend that is an ex, but she would like to bring him around you, you would feel some type of way. Because me personally, if my girl that I'm seeing said that she has a friend and she doesn't mind bringing me around him, then it's like, it proves to me that there's not really nothing to hide.
What? It proves?
Because that you're around me 24, like me, I like my girl to be around me 24/7. So if she now then brings cause they're not there, I'm not expecting them to be close, because me and her don't speak every single day and I'm phoning her 24/7, because that's how you're making it seem.
No, but you're fighting for it like you do that. If this is just a thing where, so for example, if you guys were friends and you might occasionally bump into each other and maybe at a family barbecue or something, we don't even have to have this conversation. But the conversation you guys are giving me is the one where, we played in the sandpit together, we dated for this, our family's still close, I'm like, hold on a second. Why don't you just get with him then and just fix it? Like, I don't know what I'm here for.
That's really sad.
It's not sad.
It is. Because why can't it be a thing where I respect his mum enough to call her auntie and go over for some jollof and have a good time with the family because I don't have my mum in the picture?
But you have a man who you're supposed to be building that relationship with.
And that's still fine. I believe in him and I will definitely go through that journey. But to think I'm disrespecting my husband because I'm friends with a man?
But I think that it's not that you're friends with a man. The point is you're not listening to him. Like, again, love to men is respect. It's saying, you know what, I might not agree with this, but I respect your judgment, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do what you say. But like men don't want an argumentative woman.
And what you're doing is, rather than, you're not listening to me. You keep trying to say, but you're actually not listening to me. Men and women are fundamentally different. We look at cheating differently. By the way you're acting and what you're saying to me, we classify that as cheating. But you have to listen to it. You don't have to.
I'm listening.
So
I just don't agree. So it seems like I'm not listening to you.
No, but you don't see. Not agreeing is that part where you're going to kick back. Men are not going to change, and the types of men that will allow you to do this, you do not check for. You don't look at. You see past. They're invisible to you. Okay. So the types of men that will allow this to happen, you do not check for. So what I'm saying as a man, and what this other gentleman is saying as a man, is that if I take you as my missus and I'm serious about you, and I want to introduce you to my family, I want to marry you. If you cannot do something like this to go into then it's fine. But this is why I say modern women are for the streets and they want to stay in the streets, because when you got a man that is all he wants to show is that a bit of commitment from you, you're like, no, the rave is so important. I'm going out, my girls are so important. My man, so then keep them.
No, but that seems a little bit far-fetched, because nobody said, I'm going out no matter what you said, or I'm going to go and see him.
But it's when we asked you the question. When we asked you, if he said this, what would you do?
Yeah.
And you said, no, I would still do what I'm going to do.
Okay, no,
That's not agreeable. That's not feminine. That's argumentative.
Okay.
And I like you. I think you know what it is. You remind me of a lot of women that I've met and I've dealt with, and like you look the part. So I'm saying,
I look the part. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? You look very feminine.
Okay.
Yeah, you look very feminine. You know what I mean. You're made well. You presented very well. So
Thank you.
You look very feminine. And when you talk, you have a nice tone of voice. But when we say certain things, as soon as we say, I can just see your eyes start rolling back, and you want to kick back with it. But what are you really kicking back for? Like,
do you know what? I've never heard these point of views, and it's good to be open about these kind of
brothers?
Conversations. I do.
How old are your brothers?
They are 24. They're twins.
Oh, shout out to twin brothers. Mm-hmm. So have you ever spoke to your brothers about relationships?
Yeah.
And what do they say?
They have their different...
Twins.
We're sisters.
Yeah.
They have...
You guys are sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole backstory. No.
We didn't get the backstory, man. We didn't do the background check.
I was wondering, I was like, wow, they must have been friends for a while.
Yeah, she's my sister. I guess they have their own different views on relationships. But when you say what do they think, what do you mean by that?
Like, obviously, you're the... okay, so you're their...
Oldest.
Yeah, older sister. So obviously they're slightly junior to you. They're 24, they're still quite young. So a lot of the times is brothers would speak to their sisters, but they're younger. So obviously you're older than them. My thing is this: I don't know, obviously, your relationship with your father. Like I don't know any of those types of stuff, but I tend to think that a lot of times girls have had friends that are man, and they speak to them. At least one or two guys will be real and be like, "Yo, this is what it is." Like. So when you have a real guy that's real, then he should be saying to you, everything I'm saying is not some fallacy, it's not some idea that I've just created out of my head. A lot of men will lie, as you said. But they're not going to care about body count. You know why? Because they're not going to be around long enough to care about it. They're going to run it up and give it to your husband. He's the one that's going to care about it. So when you're saying, "Oh, I've never heard this before," it's because why would they say it? Men never speak about.
So how are women supposed to learn about it if you don't say it?
Because
more men need to tell the truth. That's really what it is.
Well, and there should be a father in the home, but a lot of like women weren't raised by wives and they don't have a dad in the home, so they have no one to teach them this stuff. I'm not saying you.
Sorry.
I don't know anyone's backstory here, but I'm just saying in general, like your dads are supposed to teach you this stuff.
Okay.
And your brothers.
I mean, I don't have all the same views as her,
so what? So your sisters. So what do you think?
I kind of agree with what you're saying, but only because I know the relationship, like the friendship between them, I would understand why it would be hard for her to just like kick him to the side for a man who possibly could be gone one day, whereas he's probably never going to leave her life.
And also, just to say, if the guy did have a problem with me being in the situation, I would be happy taking a step back.
Yeah, but they're saying you're not the problem.
No, bro, you're not the problem, bro.
No,
it's not yours. Yeah,
I'll be disrespectful.
I hear that.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, it's not you. It just comes down to the woman's decision
and the willingness to get to put that aside for the
to make him happy.
I'll be honest. A lot of times, men we don't even care.
Oh, sorry.
A lot of times, men, we don't even care. We just want to know you would do it. We just ask you. And then soon, your first answer is the answer that lets us know. And when we start kicking back, it's like if you're going to wear something out, I love the fact that my girl's going to send me what she's wearing out. And I can pick. Or do you think this is too much skin? And if I say that, she's going to change it. Not because I'm trying to stop her from wearing something. No, I'm just like, oh, maybe that one's a little bit, you know, I'm trying to say, you're giving a bit too much of what you shouldn't be giving. All right, cool. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And men, we like to be a part of the process. We're not stopping you. You can go out, but when you start going out too much, or if you start going out with single friends, or if potentially you go into places where, you know, maybe the vibe isn't right, or they've heard they could have been drama or things that have happened in the past, that's when we get worried. You know what I'm trying to say to you? But we're not trying to stop a woman from ever going out, but we'll get concerned when you start going out too much and you put yourself in situations where men can start hitting up to you, and then there's alcohol flowing, and you know, whenever people say I made a mistake or I was drunk, that's never happened when someone wasn't drunk and they didn't make a mistake. So you have to take a lot of these scenarios out. And we know women cheat as much as men do. So there has to be someone doing the cheating. And if we talk about women women are the ones with the the gatekeepers to sex, then once you're adding nightclub, once you're adding out with a single whole friends, once you're adding alcohol, once you're adding all of these other factors, and the fact that you can make a mistake, we're human. How about we just try to just take away some of these factors? That's all I'm saying. Respectfully.
That's fair enough.